He played Ronnie O'Sullivan in the semi-finals. We was all expecting Ronnie to come through and win it, but it didn't happen. John put Ronnie to the sword there.
Hasn't quite found his touch with the safety thus far, however, Higgins.
Well, double kisses left. John Higgins a red on here. Just had a quick look at Vinnie in the chair there, but he's played a lot on the secondary tour events, you know, like you said, the Pius and the Challenge and stuff like that. Come through the Q score, but he actually came through the Oceania Championship this year to actually get back onto the main tour. But of course, he hasn't got the experience of the top flight sort of venues and setups with TV and lighting, so it's just taken a little while to settle in.
Well, shake of the head from Higgins. That was a surprising miss. Two big names, of course, falling by the wayside today. Judd Trump, the world number 3, beaten in his opening match here. What a performance by Li Hang to win 5-2 in that one.
It was.
And then we saw Mark Allen bow out to Peter Lyons in a final frame decider. It's true that Allen had very little in the way of luck in that deciding frame. Lyons rather rode his good fortune, but he got over the line. And when you consider that Mark Selby and Sean Murphy didn't manage to make it here to Wuxi following their surprise exits in the first round, the round of 128, quite a few big names have already been accounted for, and well, who knows, very early days, but Vinnie Calabrese may be dreaming of doing something similar to the Wizard. You mentioned you were going to keep your eye, Mike, on Jimmy Robertson's progress against Graham Dott. He made a pretty solid start. He's got a 69-point lead in the opening frame and is poised to take that one. Ali Carter in action this afternoon as well. Carter, who won the German Masters last season, lost out again to Ronnie O'Sullivan at the World Championship in the second round, having pushed him close in the early stages.
Well, don't tell me he's snookered himself on that right-hand red. That was so unlucky, 'cause, well, he has done, because that was a good shot to try and get those reds open, but there's nothing on there.
Carter playing Alfie Burden, by the way. Liang Wenbo is up against the Welshman Jamie Jones. First frame still underway there. And Matthew Stevens has taken the first frame against Lu Ning. Encouraging start then for Calabrese. Very handy 49-point lead. Higgins does have a red to go at here though. Opting for safety. And he's overhit that massively, and well, Higgins, one of the best safety players of all time, but he's been way off the radar in this frame. That cue ball was supposed to be in baulk.
Yeah, 2 safeties is hit on the thin side, and obviously Vinnie could find the gap there. I think I was trying to say Oceania earlier on. Wasn't easy for me to say.
Well, great opportunity here for the underdog to really settle the nerves and get the first frame on the board. He's looked confident around the table in these early stages.
Again, I was watching him play a few years ago when I was playing in the past stuff and all that, Phil, and all these lads can play, but when they get out there, it's a question of just getting themselves onto the next level. That's the thing. It's the confidence factor. They've got the talent. It's just having that self-belief that actually you can do it under these conditions. Good start here, though.
Yes, and he can relax now. The winning post long since passed in this opener.
Well, let's put it this way. There's not going to be a whitewash, is there? For him, anyway.
Wrong side of the pink, obviously, to get behind the red. So he's looking at the blue instead, screwing back.
Yes, this will be some shot to get onto the red. Oh, and it was. Wow, what about that one? Great shot.
Does just show the strength and depth of snooker these days, doesn't it? We're looking at a player ranked outside the top 100, stroking in balls like that. The final red doesn't drop, but that's academic. So a very encouraging start for Vinnie Calabrese. He's dominated the opening frame against John Higgins. Calabrese leads 1-0. The second frame is coming right up.